Welcome to the Law Offices of Sabrina Lee's YouTube channel. Sabrina is recognized as a State Bar of California Certified Legal Specialist in Immigration and Nationality Law, a prestigious distinction held by less than 1% of attorneys. Today, we have an incredible successful story to share that embodies our motto, Your American Dream, Our Commitment. If you found this video valuable, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family. A client came to us a few months after she and her child had been granted conditional residence through her marriage to a U.S. citizen. Unfortunately, her spouse began subjecting her to physical, verbal, and financial abuse. Fearing for her safety, she sought our help to understand how a divorce would impact her legal status. To obtain permanent residency, a conditional resident must demonstrate a bona fide marriage to a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident. This condition applies if the marriage, upon which residency is based, is less than 2 years old. The conditional resident must apply to remove the conditions on their status before their conditional residency expires. This application can be filed jointly with the U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident spouse, or independently with a waiver of the joint filing requirement. Recognizing the urgency to remove the conditions on our client's residence, we aim to protect her and her child's safety and to liberate her from her spouse's control, which was exerted through her legal status. Understanding the complexities of abuse and divorce, our experienced team knew that the client could file a petition to remove the conditions on her residency before the expiration date. Additionally, she could request a waiver of the joint filing requirement due to the abuse she endured. We swiftly filed the petition, including extensive documentation of her shared life with her spouse and evidence of the abuse, such as police reports, pictures, and medical records. We ensured that the abuse was thoroughly documented and established that our client had entered the marriage in good faith. After 2 years and 9 months, our client received the wonderful news that her petition to remove conditions on her residence was approved. She was relieved to learn that she was not required to attend an interview and delighted that her daughter was also included in her application. Today, she and her daughter live as lawful permanent residents in the United States, free from the abuse of her former spouse. To remove the conditions on their resident status, an individual must be lawfully admitted as a conditional resident. File to remove the conditions before their conditional residence expires. File jointly with their petitioning spouse or qualify for a waiver of the joint filing requirement. Establish that their marriage was entered into in good faith. A waiver of the joint filing requirement can be requested if the petitioning spouse is deceased, the marriage, entered into in good faith, has been terminated through divorce or annulment, the applicant was subjected to extreme cruelty by the petitioning spouse during the marriage, termination of the applicant's status and removal would result in extreme hardship. If you or someone you know is in a similar situation and needs expert legal assistance, the Law Offices of Sabrina Lee can help. Our firm has extensive experience with the I-751 waiver, whether it is based on a good faith marriage, abuse, or hardship. We have successfully represented clients in their I-751 petitions before USCIS and immigration courts. Contact us at 213-375-8096 or at info@sabrinalee.law.